Everyone knows that each animal has developed its own traits and abilities that increase the odds of survival. These range from thick armor to camouflage and sheer strength. One of the most effective skills, whether for predators or prey, is speed, as it either gives the edge when trying to capture something or escape from a predator. It's almost unbelievable how quickly some creatures are able to move. So, from the fastest mammals to those that can power through water and soar through the skies. Join me for today's video as we count down the 5 fastest animal species in the world. Number 1. Springbok, 55 miles per hour. Found across the southern and southwestern regions of the African continent. Springboks are a type of antelope that typically grow to around 34 inches tall at the shoulder and weigh up to 93 pounds. They are most recognizable for their curved black horns and their white and light brown coloration. However, they are also famous for a strange behavior called pronking, where they leap into the air to a height of around 6.5 feet several times in a row. It's not entirely clear why they do this. With as many as 2.5 million Springboks living in countries such as South Africa, they used to take part in mass migrations across the continent. While this is far less common now, seasonal congregations still take place in some areas, such as the Kalahari Desert. They are mainly active during dawn and dusk and forage for shrubs and succulents. Springboks can live in huge herds and are often ignored by predators in favor of easier targets. However, on the occasions that cheetahs, lions, hyenas, or other dangerous predators decide to target them, they have an effective defense mechanism. Their speed? They have been clocked at up to 55 miles per hour and can accelerate to this speed incredibly quickly. This usually means that unless a predator manages to creep up and attack them by surprise, Springboks are able to avoid virtually anything that sets its sights on them. Number 2. Swordfish, 60 miles per hour. Typically, these swordfish, referred to as broadbills, measure up to a staggering 10 feet, or approximately 3 meters, in length. Although they are occasionally even bigger, they are found in the Atlantic, Pacific, and Indian Oceans, with their preferred habitats between the surface and depths that sometimes reach up to 1,800 feet. This vast depth range allows them to thrive and maintain a considerable size, as their diet mainly consists of large prey. This includes fish, squids, and even whales. They get their name from their distinctive, pointed flat bills, which they utilize to hunt and catch prey. This makes them one of the most powerful and effective predators found in the ocean. These species are capable of reaching impressive speeds of up to 60 miles per hour in short bursts, which is remarkable considering their size. Their agility and this incredible speed not only allow them to catch virtually any other animal in the ocean, but has also made them one of the most popular and sought-after species for recreational anglers due to their elusive nature and sheer strength. As with any species that are abundant in a particular region, management should be considered to ensure there are sustainable practices involved in managing this species. By doing this, the long-lasting benefits for humans and the marine ecosystem can be promoted. In general, it is essential to maintain a balance between protection and responsible fishing practices to ensure a healthy population can continue to thrive in these oceanic environments. Number 3. White-throated needletail swift, 105 miles per hour. As a species of migratory bird native to Central and Southeast Asia, as well as Australia and Siberia, white-throated needletail swifts nest in crevices on cliff faces or high up in trees, and don't like spending much time on the ground. They grow to around 7.8 inches tall and weigh as much as 4.5 ounces. They are identifiable by their barrel-shaped bodies, the spinned ends of their tails, and, of course, their grayish-brown bodies with white tufts around the throat. Feeding primarily on small flying insects, white-throated needletail swifts migrate huge distances and need to be fast and agile to capture enough food each day. When they dive, they can reach speeds of around 105 miles per hour. As is the case with most other birds, this speed is only attained for a split second in the right circumstances. However, this doesn't mean that they're slow at other times. Even during migrations, when they're flying horizontally, they've been recorded at speeds of around 70 miles per hour for sustained periods, making them not only one of the fastest birds when measuring top speed, but also one of the fastest based on average speed. Number 4. Eurasian Hobby 100 miles per hour found across Africa, Europe, and Asia. The Eurasian Hobby is a relatively small type of falcon, with 2 recognized subspecies. They grow to around 14 inches long, with a wingspan that measures about 33 inches across, and they typically weigh no more than 10 ounces. They tend to roost in trees that border large open regions, and prefer to hunt over farmland, marshes, and savannas. They mainly hunt large insects, bats, and birds, and display one of the most impressive aerial shows while doing so, often taking on a sickle-like appearance in the sky, with their long pointed wings and square tails. They nimbly dart through the air to capture trickier prey, like swallows and swifts. This reliance on speed and aerobatics has led the Eurasian Hobby to evolve an aerodynamic and streamlined body shape, allowing them to reach speeds of up to 100 miles per hour when diving towards a target. They travel huge distances while migrating each year, spending the winter in Africa and Asia and the summer in Europe. Because they're always on the move, they don't build nests of their own, instead using abandoned ones that other species, particularly crows, have built. Number 5. Paragen Falcon 242 miles per hour. Found almost everywhere on the planet except for the polar regions, the Paragen Falcon is by far the fastest animal of all. There are actually 19 recognized subspecies of this large bird of prey, each specifically adapted for survival in the particular areas where they live, making them the most widespread raptors in the world, if not the most naturally widespread type of bird. They can grow to a size of up to 23 inches long, with a wingspan measuring about 47 inches across, and usually won't weigh more than 53 ounces. Their backs and long, pointed wings are normally bluish-black to gray in color, with white and rusty underparts, and there are hints of yellow on their faces, around their eyes, and on their beaks. Paragen falcons feed mainly on medium-sized birds such as pigeons, game birds, and waterfowl, with recent estimates suggesting that as many as 2,000 bird species around the world are regularly hunted by these falcons. While they'll take on other animals if necessary, this explains why they need to be so nimble and fast through the air, leading to the development of their streamlined bodies that allow them to reach speeds of up to 242 miles per hour while diving. This is the end of this video. Make sure to drop a like and subscribe to this channel. You don't want to miss out on the other videos we have for you. So click that notification bell to get notified once we drop new videos.